Hello, baseball fans. I'm Jeremy Taché, joined by Sergeant Steve Gaskins from the Florida Highway Patrol to discuss impaired driving this Independence Day weekend. Now, Sergeant Gaskins, how does impaired driving affect our community?
Well, unfortunately, people that choose to drink and drive have a severe impact on our communities across the state, across the nation, where they injure people, kill people, cause thousands of dollars of property damage. So it is an issue that we deal with on a daily basis across the state here, Tampa Bay areas, Miami, all these areas that we cover as the Florida Highway Patrol. So we want to remind people as we approach the holiday weekend to, again, avoid the drinking and the driving.
And what can a DUI cost you as a driver?
Thousands of dollars with legal fees, five, 10, $15,000 just to get started. And then add in injuries to other people, fatalities, property damage. You're looking at tens of thousands of dollars that can cost you right out of your pocketbook. The loss of a job, your car getting towed, license being suspended. So there's a very huge economic impact on the community and the driver himself that has chosen to make poor decisions and get behind the wheel impaired.
So, that being said, what are some of the signs that someone might be driving under the influence?
Well, we notice all the time drivers at night without headlights on, driving too slow, too fast, weaving in and out of the lanes, tailgating people, falling asleep at a stoplight. We just had a case recently where someone basically was stopped at a light, fell asleep, basically passed out behind the wheel. And so these are the kind of things that we see all the time out there on the highways. And of course, this is what results in the crashes and the injuries that we see so often.
So, as a citizen, what should you do if you see someone potentially driving under the influence?
Uh, if you see someone that's driving with impaired behavior, that you see that you can tell, because a lot of us, they can look at a driver and they can see this. This is not rocket science. If you see that kind of behavior, call Star FHP, Star 347, 911, call your local authorities if you're inside the city limits, for example. Report the car, report the driver, report what you're seeing, the location, vehicle descriptions, tag numbers are great to get law enforcement out there as rapidly as possible to interdict the situation.
So, how can people potentially plan ahead if they are going to be going out this holiday weekend?
Well, that's the number one thing that we ask people to do is plan ahead, plan your activities, your festivities, your parties, plan ahead so that you know how you're going to get home safely. If you're going to have a party at the house, maybe you have some room available for other people if they have too much to drink to stay with you. Use your ride sharing opportunities. Make that plan in advance before you start consuming alcohol, so that you know how you're going to get home safely, so you're not making poor decisions at the late hours of the night.
So, including that planning, lastly, what would you tell a person who is going to a get together over this holiday weekend?
Like, plan ahead accordingly. We want you to enjoy everything Florida has to offer. The baseball games, the hockey games that are going on right now, um, all those events that come with a national holiday like July 4th. Enjoy yourself, but what we don't want you to do is mix the drinking with the driving. So make those plans ahead to know where you're going to stay that night, how you're going to get home safely. Do that before the driving and the drinking start combining each other, and that's where we see our problems out there on the highway so often.
Well, thank you, Sergeant Gaskins, for taking the time to join us. And baseball fans, make sure to enjoy your holiday weekend and stay safe out there.
Absolutely. Good tips. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Sergeant Gaskins. Up next.